Welcome to my channel. In this lecture, I am going to show that if G be a finite cyclic group of order n, then automorphism of G is isomorphic to UN. UN means the group of units. Actually, in Zn, if we consider this algebraic structure Zn dot, then we say that this is not a group because many elements of Zn, it is a monoid, but it is not a group because some elements of Zn is not unit. Unit means not invertible actually. Then the invertible elements of Zn, if we consider only the invertible elements of Zn, actually which are in fact the classes less than n and prime to n. The classes less than n and prime to n. If we consider these classes, class 0, class 1, class 2, dotted class n minus 1, among these classes which are less than n and prime to n, all are less than n, only if we consider the integers which are prime to n, then that are actually invertible with respect to multiplication. So we consider even by taking that elements means class 1 and all those elements which are prime to n, then it becomes a group, and this group is known as group of units, and this is a group under multiplication actually, simple multiplication operation of classes at modulo classes. Okay, and we know that the number of elements in UN are the number of integers less than n and prime to n. Number of integers less than n prime to n means that is phi n. Therefore, the order of the group UN is phi n. Also, in the last class, we see that order of automorphism of G, it is also phi n. So these two groups are of same order. Now we are going to show that these groups are also isomorphic. Now, for that we have to show an isomorphism between these two groups actually. So let us define an isomorphism. Suppose phi, and isomorphism means a mapping from auto G to UN given by phi Tm eta equal to phi Tm equal to m. Where Tm are the elements of auto G. We already seen that if G is a finite cyclic group, then automorphism of G contains those elements Tm if Tma equal to a to the power m, where m and GCD of mn equal to 1. GCD of mn equal to 1. Right? We already seen this part in the last lecture actually. We have found the automorphism group of G when G is a cyclic group of order n. And in that lecture, we have shown that the automorphism of G contains these types of automorphisms only. So, when we are taking phi of Tm, this Tm is like this. That is, the m is prime to n, GCD of mn equal to 1. Therefore, when we are taking phi of Tm equal to m bar, then m is prime to n, m is prime to n means m bar belongs to un. Okay, therefore the mapping is well defined, the phi is well defined. Now we have to show that phi is homomorphism and it is bijective homomorphism. We already know that the order of these two groups, automorphism of G and UN, the order of both the groups are phi n. So, if two finite groups are of same order, then if we can show that phi is 1 to 1 or on to anyone, then other will automatically true. That is, if we show that phi is 1 to 1, then it will be on to. Since if we consider any mapping from A to B where A and B are finite sets to finite sets of same cardinality, then if F is injective, then it is bijective. Bijective means it is also surjective. If F is injective only, then it is also surjective, therefore it is bijective. Similarly, if we can show that if it is surjective, then it is also bijective. So to show these types of mappings, this type of mapping, if we want to show this type of mapping a bijective mapping, then we only need to show that it is injective or surjective. Okay, so here I will only show the phi is injective, then we can say that phi is surjective because the order of these and these are same. Okay, both are phi n. Euler's phi function here, phi is Euler's phi function. Oh sorry, this phi and this phi are different. Okay, this phi and this phi are different. So we may take this mapping other than phi. Just take f because phi n is significant here. Phi n means Euler's phi function is significant here. So I denote this mapping by f. Okay. So now, if we consider f of Tm equal to f of Tr equal to f of Ts, suppose f of Ts, that is R bar equal to S bar. F of Tr means, here I have defined the mapping, f of Tm equal to M bar, therefore f of Tr means R bar, f of Ts means S bar, where R and S both are less than n and prime to n. So these two classes will be equal if and only if R and S both are equal. R and S equal means Tr and Ts obviously are equal. Therefore f is, this implies f is injective. So automatically f becomes surjective because the order of this and these are same. Therefore f is surjective also. Therefore it is bijective. F is injective and surjective. Therefore f is bijective. Now we need to show that f is a homomorphism. Now to show this, let us consider this f of TRTS. Suppose f of TRTS means f of TRTS, this means actually TRTS, TR compose TS. If we consider this, TR means it is a homomorphism from G to G, means it is an automorphism. This belongs to auto G, therefore it is an isomorphism from G to G. TS is also an isomorphism from G to G. Therefore TR compose TSX, this is equal to TR TSX. TSX means x to the power S. TR x to the power S means x to the power S R, that is x to the power RS or SR, both are same. Now if we consider RS, if we divide RS by n actually, that is if we find the modulo of RS, suppose RS is congruent to k modulo n, where k is the least congruent, k is the least positive integer which is congruent to RS modulo n. Okay, that is actually if we divide RS by n, then k is the remainder. Then k is the remainder. Therefore 0 lesser equal to k less than n. Therefore 0 lesser equal to k less than n. Since RS, GCD of RS equal to 1, GCD of Rn equal to 1 and GCD of Sn equal to 1, therefore Rsn, GCD of Rsn, it is also 1. Therefore it cannot be 0. Therefore because n cannot divide Rs, so the value of k lies in between 0 to n, 0 less than k less than n. Okay, therefore if we consider TRTS x, this is equal to, actually we already written x to the power Rs here. Therefore x to the power Rs means if we consider this, suppose here q be the quotient, then Rs equal to nq plus k. So we put Rs equal to nq plus k, that is x to the power n whole to the power q, x to the power k, x to the power n whole to the power q. X to the power n means x is any element of G and n is the order of G, where G is a cyclic group. Therefore, x to the power n means always identity element of G. Therefore, it becomes x to the power k. Identity element composed x to the power k. This is x to the power k. X to the power k means we can write this like this, tkx. It holds, this holds actually, trtsx equal to tkx for all x belongs to G, and we have taken x as an arbitrary element of G. Therefore, we can write trts, this is equal to tk actually, and hence f of trts, this is equal to f of tk. F of tk means k bar, and k bar means we already seen here rs congruence to k modulo n. Therefore, k bar equal to rs bar. Therefore, k bar equal to rs bar. That is, it is equal to rs bar. Rs bar means r bar s bar. That is f of tk, sorry, f of tr, f of ts. So we got f of trts, this is equal to f of tr, f of ts. That is, the mapping f preserves the composition. The mapping f preserves the composition. Since the mapping f preserves the composition, therefore we can show that. Sorry, just a minute. Since the mapping f preserves the composition, therefore f is homomorphism. Also, we already shown that f is bijective, therefore f is an isomorphism. F is an isomorphism. F is an isomorphism from automorphism of G to UN. Therefore, automorphism of G and UN are isomorphic. But G is a cyclic group of order n, finite cyclic group of order n. Okay. So we can deduce a very important result from here. We know that Zn is a finite cyclic group of order n. Finite cyclic group of order n. Right? So auto Zn must be isomorphic to UN by this result, same result. Here G is finite cyclic group of order n. Zn is also a finite cyclic group of order n. Therefore, just if we replace G by Zn, the result becomes this: auto Zn, automorphism of Zn, it is isomorphic to UN. Okay. This is a very interesting result and important result actually. If we consider two groups G and G dash, where order of G equal to 3, that is G is cyclic, and G dash is taken to be a cyclic group. We take G dash as a cyclic group and order of G equal to 4. Suppose order of G equal to 4. Then order of auto G, this is equal to phi of 3, that is equal to 2, and order of auto G dash, it is phi of 4 equal to 2. Therefore,